Welcome back to the Rough Example 510 project. As you can see, the car is flipped around. I did drive it for the first time today. I just took it down the hill and did a lap around the cul-de-sac and brought it back in. Um, had, a few little issues, but it's definitely good to, have it on the ground and be moving it around. Um, so the thing I've been working on this week is my nephew came over and we built this new panel that goes right here. Um, the old one was just completely rotted out and broken into several pieces, and so we used this chalkboard masonite. So it already came black. I didn't have to paint it or anything, and we just templated that out and riveted it onto this plastic piece, this little tray. Um, it was definitely a tight fit getting it in there. Had to move my fuel filter around and extend the fuel lines a little bit and stuff to get it to fit, but got that all sorted out now. And so yeah, let me try pulling the car out, and with any luck, it'll start up and you can see it in motion. Maybe not. Okay. So for whatever reason, my wideband gauge is not working. That's why the car is running super rich, and so I can't really drive it more than around the just around the circle here. But once I get this fixed, then the car should auto tune and start running better. But right now, it just goes super rich, gums up the plugs. Um, so I got to figure out what's going on with this. I already took it all apart and soldered a couple of the connections that looked a little bit shady, and still nothing. So you can see right there, it just when I gas it, it just bogs. I think it's just getting rich and jamming the plugs, but got some roofers. So yeah, not perfect, but it's a step in the right direction. Super jazzed to have it at least running, running well enough to drive onto a trailer to get to JCCS. So yeah, just got to get this thing sorted out this week, and need to make myself a little shift boot for this, and get a new shift knob on the way because that ain't gonna work. um, but that's kind of the main updates for this week. Did a few other adjustments on the hood. I had to get the hood striker latch installed and do some adjustments on that to get the height correct on the hood. Let's see, let's get out and I can kind of show you what I've been working on. So yeah, just got the latch installed here. That was one of the last things that was tripping me up from being able to drive it around the block. And then let's see here. Still trying to figure out what's going on with the alternator. For whatever reason, if I hook up these wires, which are supposed to be hooked together, the alternator gets really hot. So I don't really know what is going on with that exactly. And then on the hood, I'm trying to get it to sit really evenly, with these panel gaps here. And when I push it down, I mean, this one is not too bad, but you can see over here, there's a pretty big step up. And on most cars, you would have like a little rubber bumper in there that you can use to adjust that height. You just spin it up and down. These cars never came with those. So I did buy a set of them that I might try and retrofit. They're in here somewhere. But yeah, it's basically just like a rubber foot that you install. I mean, it's basically like this. This isn't the right one, obviously, but you just screw this into the sheet metal, and then you can raise it up and down to support the hood how you want it. But yeah, need to get those in there and get the carpet glued down. And then this thing will just about be finished. I'm kind of trying to decide what we're going to do with the channel now that this thing is winding down. Got my eye on a couple of other cars that I've been seeing pop up for sale. There's a BMW E30 325iX for sale here in the neighborhood that I'd love to build. But I've got to keep my wife happy as well. So might have to just sit on this one for a bit. We'll see. But anyway, that's about all I got for you today. Thanks for tuning in and supporting me on the channel, and have a great week.